It's official. Pokemon 151 is coming back, folks. It is coming back. And we don't have the scoop. We're just reading up on it. And PokeBeach has the scoop on this one. You might have already seen it. I wanted to give it a day to simmer, see if the article might update. Also, it kind of lines up with looking for deals and seeing what's coming out. So I figured for our Thirsty Thursday and the different deals that we are thirsty for in the Pokemon collector community here, we could take a look. So let's dive in. 151 products aren't over yet. Okay, we haven't had a reprint yet, so that makes sense that they're not over yet. Should be a reprint at least once on a set this popular. I digress. We can reveal a new 151 Blooming Waters Premium Collection will release in the US, Europe, and other countries in February. February. Yikes. It will contain 12 booster packs of 151, 4 promo cards, a jumbo card, and a code card. This kind of sounds familiar. Does it not? Does it not sound familiar? Let's see here. 14 packs, not 12, but 12 packs, 4 promo cards, and a jumbo card. I guess the Sea and Sky collection of Crown Zenith was so popular, and the fact that everybody thought Crown Zenith was done, this was kind of their next best way to go about it for 151. But if you also noticed, Crown Zenith has been stocked up pretty well. You can find collection boxes and tins pretty easily. Go on Pokemon Center website. Crown Zenith is still there. There's no shortage of Crown Zenith. And it took time to finally get to that point. But here we are. We have Crown Zenith available. Prices will go up eventually. They will. They will. But we're in a nice, good spot where you can actually get product and cards if you'd like. And 151 is going to be no exception to that rule, which is why I've been saying so many times that a reprint is inevitable. It must happen. The market demands it, and Pokemon Company would be foolish to leave millions of dollars on the table by not doing so. And I've seen every comment in the book, oh, they can't do that. They have so many sets coming out. They have a lot of products to take care of. They can do whatever they want. They own it, so they can do it if they'd like. And there's always time to run printers for more. It's really not that hard. Packaging is a little bit time consuming, but it's not impossible. And that brings me to, will we see other products? I believe, yes, we will. We'll see other products like the poster collection that I'm giving away to one lucky winner. All you got to do is like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, be a part of V-Rule, and do the extra step, the official step, where you're going to enter to win. I'm pulling everything to one video, one place where this giveaway started. Enter your comment onto this video here. That one is where I'm going to be pulling the winner from. Let's get back into today's content, though, and make sure we're all on the same page here. The Blooming Waters is referring to, we don't know what. Is it Venusaur? Is it Blastoise? Well, that'd be really disappointing to see a collection box that has two SIRs sitting on it that people are right now willing to pay $150 for the pair, or even when it was not that inflated, $80 for the pair. Okay, if they're going to put that sitting front and center on something that's 12 packs, probably could cost $60 or something. But if they do it anything like this, where it's only available in Sam's Club and or Costco, something like that, you're going to have a $40 price tag maybe, making it super desirable, and therefore it will sell out pretty quickly. But they might print it into oblivion, because while everybody was going crazy for these Crown Zenith packs here, these collection boxes, they are still available in stores. They are still available online, and it has been weeks, which means there's enough to go around. It's like having a small business. You're not really in competition with your competitors. You are, but first you got to get your own clientele and find where you're at. There's enough business to go around. You'll be okay. And then you'll be competing with other people as you grow. All right? With Pokemon, there is no competition. We all want this specific product. We all want the different sets. And for the most part, we all really like 151. I don't think there's anybody out there who thinks it's a bad set. So Pokemon Company would do well to print this to the moon and collect on it. So that way the secondary market is not the one who benefits from this, and we don't have scalpers. Even for people like me who like to invest in sealed product, I'm looking at these prices going, it's not time to sell. I do the math. I'm like, okay, so if I had a case of these and I'm getting them out there and I'm selling them for $25 a piece, I bought them at 16, I got to deal with the fees online, then shipping and all that. Okay, I'm going to make off of like 12 of those, I'm going to make like $120. Is $120 going to make or break me in this investment? No, that's a terrible investment. In a short-term investment gain, percentage-wise, yes, it's a gain, it's good. But that's a grind just to make that happen. So from an investment standpoint, it's still not time to sell. Just my 2 cents. Maybe people are out there thinking it is time to sell, but I would refer to those people as more of the scalping community rather than the investment community, because the investment community is looking at these going, 151 in 10 years is going to be a beautiful nostalgic set, and we're going to be looking at whatever's going on at the time in Pokemon and saying, remember special illustration rares, remember illustration rares, remember that Charizard that you could pull, remember the fact that they had God packs, not full-on God packs, but really the first version of an English God pack ever sits within this set. That's amazing. All right, absolutely amazing. So all of that stuff is going to come home to roost in the future, and that's when the investment turnover would take place, in my opinion. This is way too long on 151. I want to get to the deals here. So I'm going to actually skip a couple things here that I had planned for today. We'll talk about it another day because there's just too much to say on this channel. Level 1 Game Shop. All but one store are new to me. Just recently came across them, recently introduced them, just to show you there are places out there. There is product out there. Not everything is gone or inflated. But this one's interesting. Local pickup only on the newer stuff. Local pickup only. So keep that in mind when you're going through here. I'm sure you could go and try to add it to your cart, but you might want to be careful because if it has a local pickup only, you might be under the impression that you're adding it to a cart that's shipping to you, and it's not. And maybe you don't want to go all the way to wherever they're at. I think it's Kansas City. Kansas City, Missouri, where they're at. So look out for the local pickup only. There's other stuff that they do ship, but it's an option. It's a newer store that I've recently been introduced to, specifically looking for something like Surging Sparks. But again, this is going to be local only. Will it turn over to being deliverable? Maybe. Maybe they'll end up turning it that way if they want to unload the rest of their product. Miniature Market. Newer to me. Haven't worked with them before. Looks like everything's pretty much MSRP or just about retail here across the board here. I mean, $80 for that Charizard Super Premium Collection. You should not be paying $80 for this. That doesn't make any sense. It's not worth $80 for 10 packs, and the pack selection is mid at best. So I wouldn't go that route. But if you are looking for product and you're not finding it anywhere else, it's just another one to kind of add in your back pocket and say it's available. MSRP or close to it is not the worst if you have no other options. Okay, I mean MSRP is $50. This is $46. I wouldn't pay $46 for this ETB. However, if you're in that boat where you need to get something or you'd like to get something, maybe this is your last resort option. You know, we have $160 some odd for Surging Sparks coming up as the MSRP, but $136 may be the best option you find out there. I'm just showing you where you can possibly go to acquire that. We've been seeing these around $15, so paying $19 doesn't make much sense, right? I've been seeing a lot of these at better prices, even still. So, be careful where you're shopping with the local pickup only, the prices being a little bit more inflated than elsewhere, because you can come into a shop like this. What is this? Stomping Grounds. Stomping Grounds, I don't know what it is. Hey, you can get free shipping if you're willing to spend $500. Jeez. I guess it could happen, but I don't know a lot of people who are unloading $500 in Pokemon cards in one transaction too often. Maybe if they're getting a case of booster boxes, okay. But outside of that, it takes a minute to get to $500 here. The Super Premium Collection, $55 here. So in my perspective, I'd be looking at it going, okay, what is this priced at? Plus the shipping it's going to cost, because I'm probably not getting to $500 on this kind of thing. $36 on the ETB for Surging Sparks. We do have some Stellar Crown in there, a little bit more inflated than you'd want. Probably the $11.99, which is $12, so $13. It's not that bad, but it is there a little bit higher. $55 on the pair for the Greninja and Kingdra boxes there from Shrouded Fable. Twilight Masquerade at $36 on the ETB. I don't know why the ETBs are not climbing that much. I mean, these are packs, and if we're going to sit there and do a pack price at $165 for a booster box and start breaking that down, well, now this $36 ETB becomes a lot better option for you. So why is this not climbing? Is it the set? Is it just the booster box of the set that's going to be climbing, all chasing that Greninja? I don't know. It's a very awkward price point on that booster box, if you ask me, where we're sitting today. Tanuki games. Again, these are all brand new to me. So you want to pay double on the 151 mini tin? Go ahead there. Although we're looking at probably the end of this month, Costco should be seeing the little pack of 5 tins, and it'd be 151 mini tins and promos, but I think it's really just an alternative holo for the Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle or something, and maybe Pikachu. I don't know. So we should be seeing something coming along very soon that's been whispered about from Costco. So keep your eyes out for that. I mean, 151's coming, folks. I told you. I told you they have to do a reprint, or there's just mad restocks. Maybe it's not a full reprint, but there's mad restocks that they were holding out, knowing that the holiday season for 2024 would do well in the order of releases, that would do okay to have those coming about. So keep your eyes peeled. I think it's coming. I think it's coming. I've heard whispers elsewhere that stores are ready to load up in November. All right, so it's all making sense. It's the simple logic. There has not been a reprint. People demand it. The prices are going up. Anytime it does pop up, it's sold out instantly. You know what? It makes sense. A reprint is necessary to appease the market. Pokemon wants to make the money. They are a company. They're a business. Serving their customers in this way is the basic strategy to do so. This is not rocket science. This is not difficult at all. And man, I feel like I'm going on a rant, but I'm just surprised how many people cut me down and tear me down in the comments, tell me how dumb I am because I expect a reprint out of 151. It's just a matter of time. I mean, patience. It's just pay attention, be patient. The big sets get the reprints. Most sets get reprints, okay? The majority do. But just a little patience takes it to an easy, logical conclusion that it's coming. So is this the end of Surging Sparks with these prices going up? Probably not. But if you want to be on the front end of it, okay, it's getting a little bit higher in price, a little bit more inflated. We've seen better than this on the Elite Trainer box, but the booster box 115 is about the best I can find these days. I do not know if they have a free shipping option and what it would take to get there, but they definitely have a store in Austin, Texas. So if you're local to the area, you might be able to go in and get that for 115. Not a bad price considering where things are at right now. Last one of the shops that, again, have not bought from before, but showing they do have stock, is Moonshot. The logo is neat, but a little bit, difficult to read there if you're not knowing what you're looking at here or understanding it. I don't know if you just saw that, it might take a second, but it's Moonshot. It's a clever logo. It's just a little bit difficult on the design side. The designer in me is saying, hey, there's probably a better way to make that more interesting. And in my opinion, you could do just the O. Leave everything else clearly legible, just the O having that little eclipse looking. Of course, it's called Moonshot, yet it's got more of an eclipse feel. So I don't know, whatever. Okay, so I digress. There's such details that matter in this space. Not at all. I'm not bashing you. I think your store is pretty cool from what I've seen. And you have stock. You have stock of the Surging Sparks set coming up. 120. Not bad. I don't know if there's free shipping on this one or what's available. 110 on Stellar Crown. That is creeping up a little bit, but it's still kind of in that regular zone between 100 and 120 that you can find it pretty on the regular there. So I've even seen it 105, 110 is seemingly common there. Interesting to see that Twilight Masquerade booster box going up. Other things like the Build and Battle I've come across in several places going up from the sale price, the pre-order price, the easy online price of like $16 that you would normally see. So I think this is actually, is this higher than MSRP? It might be higher than MSRP at that point. So of course we have a lot of 151 sold out, but they have it listed here. Maybe a restock is coming and they're ready to just flip these on. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. But there's other stuff here, and it's just an introduction to other stores. That's all we're getting at. That's all we're getting at today. Josh's Card, a good one that I go to pretty frequently. They are sold out big time on Surging Sparks. All they have are these check lane boosters here, rather. So these are going to be, I guess it's a check lane blister. Did I say booster? I don't know what I'm saying. Who cares? Whatever. They're available, $4 each. Actually, that's pretty reasonable of what you'd be wanting to get it at for picking those up. It's going to cost you more in stores. They have other things. Oh, some of these prices are kicking up a notch here because of the popularity. They were all $19, so they're bumping up there a little bit. Something to look out for. And their new listings seem to come towards the end of things. So if a new set comes out and everybody else is doing their pre-orders and putting them up, you can go there. And then Josh's Cards comes a little bit behind that, just for however they're running their store. That's fine, but it's just something I've noticed and something to share with you. So if you're looking out for it, it's not that they're not going to do it, it's that they do have a little delay in their listing compared to some other stores. So I just really like that one, worth note every time there. So Pokemon Center, nothing major new coming out. We got those Pokeball tins for the fall collection coming out. Quite a few things here from recent days. I was a little surprised. I still am a little surprised to see that Surging Sparks ETB is in stock. For the fact that the price is going up, and we know about this promo, and we're kind of all speculating what's going to be there. You have Pikachu on the box. He's going to be the chase of the set. This is not the first Pikachu set, but it will be the first special illustration rare Pikachu. And we have a lot going for it that I thought this one would actually sell out relatively soon. And it hasn't happened yet. Maybe it'll happen upon release that one does sell out. That's kind of it today. And sorry if I was going on a rant there about the whole 151 restock speculation. But let's start with a free one. Free one right to you on the poster collection. All you gotta do is like, comment, and subscribe and be a part of the channel. I just want to give you the opportunity. Go in the description below. I show you exactly what you need to do and how to do it for entering for your chance to win. And I post 7 days a week, so hit the bell, because I'll be having a notification coming in for you tomorrow. With that, I'll see you. Peace.